Hi everyone, welcome back. So today's video, we're going to be doing some cleaning. We needed to clean the bedroom. It needed to be tidied up. It wasn't too bad. We're also going to vacuum the floors in here. We're also going to come over here and clean the bathroom. Of course, it was a mess. I didn't do a huge deep clean on this day. It was more like a tidy up. We're going to also be cleaning the dining room and the kitchen. The kitchen's always a mess. We use it quite a bit, and we're also going to tidy up the living room. This is where the boys hang out a lot, so it does get a little crazy in here. And like I said, it wasn't filthy dirty, but it definitely needed a good clean. I hope y'all enjoy this video. So we're going to go ahead and start by just making the bed. I always like to make the bed first. It drives me crazy to have anything on the floor when it comes to the bedding. So I just like even today, I'm not doing a cleaning video or anything, but every day I try to make the bed because it does make the room just less cluttered. Even if I don't clean anything else in the room, I like to make the bed every day. I know everybody's different when it comes to this. I have a brother who is very, very clean, like extremely clean. And he does not make his bed at all. He hates a made bed. He hates the way it feels when he crawls in bed. Is anybody else like that? It drives me crazy not to have my bed made. I was going to post this video on Tuesday. I was thinking about changing my upload schedule. Could y'all let me know down in the comments when you watch YouTube videos the most? I just feel like sometimes when I post on Sundays, people are probably busy with their kids or at church or doing all the things with their family. So I thought about just going to weekdays. Like I said, let me know down in the comments. It really helps me out when y'all give me y'all's input on things, and I'm here for y'all. So it's just, I never know when to post. My uploading schedule has been Sunday and Wednesday for like this whole year, but I thought about going back to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I will have a video up this Wednesday though, for sure. I'm already working on that one as well, but I just wanted to throw this video up. It's not really there wasn't a ton of cleaning motivation in this video, but this is how it is when I'm just tidying up, trying to stay on top of things. I don't like to let the house get too out of control these days. I really don't feel like it's I don't feel like I'm at that stage in life anymore where I just have a complete disaster home. I know when you have a baby and you have things going on like that, your whole body changes and you're not even yourself. So, if you do have young kids, like really young kids, and you see this and you're like, this isn't even that messy, I totally understand you because when I first had Jeremiah, I was so tired and I was definitely not worried about having my house clean all the time. But now I'm getting back to that stage where I just like to keep everything nice and tidy. It really helps with my clarity and my mental state. I just really enjoy cleaning the house. And like I said, we just all go through different stages, I think, in life. And so sometimes you're going to have a really clean house and sometimes not so much. I have been working a lot with myself lately, just trying to work out more and feel better. I have tried again to stop the sugar intake, but as I speak to you right now, I don't lie to y'all, I'm having a cold coffee again. I cannot I seem to be struggling really bad with this. And it's so funny because when I first started my elimination diet, I was really good about like zero sugar. And now I can't get off it, guys. So I'm really trying because I don't want to come on here and talk to y'all about habits and all this kind of stuff when I'm still sinking with my bad habits that I'm trying to control right now. And I did get a lot out of the book Atomic Habits. It was a really, really good book, and it didn't take me long to listen to it. Like I said, I'll listen to books and podcasts while I clean or while I edit. I mean, the only time I really don't is when I'm doing a voiceover. Any other time, I usually have something going on like that. I never watch TV. A friend of mine was on the phone with me the other day and she was watching daytime TV and she was like, "You got to turn this on. You got to see this." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't even know how to get to cable anymore. I don't even know how to do it on my TV." That's how much I don't watch TV. I will watch like a movie on Netflix or a show or something with my husband, but for the most part, I just can't stand to have a TV on. So I cannot wait for y'all to see Wednesday's video. There is so much cleaning motivation in that video. I am doing some deep cleaning and just some messy house cleaning. It was really good and the house feels amazing right now. Like I said, I went in with like a deep clean with the blinds and the carpet in the living room needed to be cleaned. I moved some furniture to clean. I also went through the array of fall decor that I haven't put up, cleaned all that area, and like I said, it just feels so much better in here now. There is a ton of stuff to do outside though. I need to clean the porch, clean the windows outside, do some pressure washing. We need to clean the horse stall still. There's just so much stuff to do out there, and I'm waiting for a really good day to do that, which there never really is a good day to do that. My husband works different shifts, so we never know what we're gonna get or when we're gonna be able to do stuff. And I'm the type of person, if I start something, I want to finish it. Like if so it's hard for us to work together sometimes because he'll do things a little bit at a time because he has to because of work, and I'm the type, if I even if I clean the house, I want to clean it perfectly that day. I'm just really, I don't know, I like to see the finished product. I'm very impatient when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm trying to pick a day where he's off for a couple of days so that way we have the time to get it all done and we can start from morning to night. It's also been really hot here still, so we don't really go out there like we'll go out in the morning and in the evening, but during the day, not so much because, like, in Texas and South Texas, it is scorching hot out there. So we try to stay inside for most of the parts of the day, and then we'll go outside in the morning and the evenings and get some things done here and there. But I think we're gonna have to like push through and really work through it and get that stuff done out there because it's driving us both crazy. We did have someone come and clear the pasture where the sheep are, and that's nice. I'll show y'all how that turned out because I don't know if y'all remember when I was running through there when the storm came to get the sheep in, and there was just sunflowers and trees everywhere. All of it's gone. It's just completely cleared out, which is really, really nice. But yeah, we just have a ton of stuff to do out there. So we'll be doing that soon, hopefully. I would like to get it all done before winter hits. In Texas, winter is just it's a crazy time for us. Really, because I feel like it doesn't even get that cold for that long. It's just a couple of months, and it's like a wet cold. It's always raining and nasty, sleet, things like that. I get really jealous because my son, he lives in Colorado, and that kind of cold is so different from this kind of cold. When I'm in Colorado, I love to be outside. It just feels so crisp and fresh, and it's like a dry cold. And then over here in Texas, it is just usually raining cold and just, I don't know. It's just it just hits different. Even though I'm not complaining, I love Texas. I don't want you to ever think I don't love it here, but the weather is just, it seems to be spiteful at times, you know? So, like I said, I'm just doing like a tidy up clean on this day. I wasn't going in with the deep clean like I usually do with the vinegar and Dawn and baking soda and stuff like that. I'm just using some disinfectant wipes for the counters in here, and I'm just going to run the vacuum real quick. Like I said, just tidying up really on this day. And it felt really good. I like doing stuff like this. I don't, like I said, I don't like to let the house get too crazy anymore. It just makes it easier on me to come through and tidy up every day or every other day sometimes. We're pretty messy, so it's usually every other day. So this is how the bedroom turned out. I absolutely love it when it's all clean. It's a very small room, so the cleaner, the better. When you have a small area, it's just best to keep it tidy so that way it doesn't seem so cluttered and just crazy. So, anyway, this is how the bathroom turned out. Absolutely love it. I love walking through a clean, just really clean back here. This is where I work back here. So, I like it to be clean, especially when I'm editing or whatever. It just makes it better. So now I'm going to come over here and clean the kitchen. It was a mess. These are all the paints we have. We were going through them the other day. And I also had ordered some black and white paint from Amazon. I also ordered, sorry about my finger over the camera there. I also ordered these paintbrushes. We were in need of some new ones, and these were only like 10 bucks on Amazon, and they come in this really nice little case. So I thought that was cool. So I got those for when we start doing the projects, which we have a ton of projects that we need to get done. I just went through them, like I said the other day, and separated what needs to be painted, what's like a DIY. And so that way we can start working on that stuff. We have just, yeah, it's every year, right? I say I'm going to do a bunch of DIY projects and then I never get to them, but I think I'll try. I'll try to get to them soon. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm going to try to get to them. I'm going to go ahead and unload the dishwasher, load it back up, and just get this kitchen cleaned up really quick. Like I said, it wasn't too bad. It's been way, way worse, but I did have a little bit to do in here. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that now. So as you can see behind me there on the counter, there's the sugar out and the coffee maker and all that stuff. I am going to have to take all that off the counters. I cannot have a coffee maker sitting on the counter anymore. I am trying to set myself up for a better day. So I'm going to have to start putting that away. I think I only had it out because family was here. I love coffee, y'all. I love coffee so, so much. But it has really affected my health my whole life because I will drink coffee and then I won't want to eat the way I'm supposed to eat. So, yeah, I have to get rid of it, and so I'm gonna have to get that off of the counter. Like I said, it suppresses my appetite too much, and I won't eat, and I do so much better when I make sure that I get plenty of protein in the morning and plenty of protein in the afternoon. Like, that's just I've never experienced that, and now that I have experienced that, I'll never stop doing it. So, what I've noticed the past couple of months is I'm still eating a lot of protein, but I'm not eating it at the right times, or I'm not eating as much as I should be eating because, like I said, when I drink coffee, it suppresses my appetite, and then I'm not really worried about eating so much. But I've noticed that with my health, the more I eat, the better I am. So, I have to get the coffee out of my diet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put those coffee makers away. I'll probably do that today. Um, One of the key things that I got out of the book Atomic Habits was you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So I get up every day around 5:30. Most days I get up at 5:30, 5:20 or so, and the first things I do is drink electrolytes and I work out immediately. Since I've been drinking the coffee again though, that has gone to not very I don't do that very much right now. I do still work out, but I don't feel the same. I don't feel as motivated to do it. I feel like I'm struggling with my workouts, and I know that that has a lot to do with the sugars and stuff that I've been putting in my body. So it is time to go back to very, very strict um, water and electrolytes only. And it's hard. It's difficult sometimes, but it's harder for me if I allow it at all. So, um, for me, I cannot taste it. I can't have anything to do with it. I can't, I'm not the type of person like, oh, I'll just do this one day. I don't work like that. If I do it one day, I'm gonna do it the next day and the next day and the next day. And so that that's what I've figured out about myself. And I just can't do it. Like some people can do things in moderation. That's great. If you give me a thing of coffee, I can drink that all day and not even worry about drinking water or anything. So if it's here, if it's accessible, that's what I'll do. So I just have to totally cut it out 100%. And I know for a lot of people that's really hard. For me, that's really hard. I go through my times where I'm just like, oh, what is the point of all this? But feeling how I feel right now, which is not 100%, because of the sugars I've been taking in, and the feeling that I felt when I was having zero, like just no sugar at all, no, nothing. My body is just, it's telling me, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because even when I work out, it's not as gratifying. It's not motivating me. I don't feel the same physically. So, yeah, I'm going to have to just totally cut out coffee and sugars again, and it's gonna be hard, and so I'm preparing myself for that mentally because I know I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna get headaches, I'm gonna go through all those withdrawals, and then I'll be fine, and I'll be fine as long as I do not allow it in my body at all. So that's the way I have to do things. I have to be 100%, especially when it comes to things that are bad for me. I have to 100% say absolutely not. I'm not really like that when it comes to drinking alcohol and stuff. I can have a little here and there. I probably won't because of the sugars and everything, and just because I don't like the way it makes me feel afterwards. Even a couple of days after, I'm still not clear. I'm still not functioning right. Like I'm not 100%. So I'll cut everything out. And yeah, it's fun for me. I know a lot of people like they don't even wanna think about doing something like that, but for me, it's just it's fun, and I like to talk to y'all about it because y'all wanna know stuff about my life. Of course, I don't get too personal on here. I don't talk about any personal relationships I have or anything like that, but when it comes to, like, what I'm doing with my health and cleaning and just being productive and making better habits, all that stuff, I will talk to y'all about because I don't expect anyone to do it or for you to even be interested in it, but like I just like to let y'all know the journey that I'm going on, the journeys that I'm going through at the time. So it's nice for me to be able to come on and talk about it. And if it does help someone, that's great. And like I said, it's not that I'm telling you like I'm trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you that like this is what really helps me is just trying to stay away from things that I know are going to lead to other things. So, like, I don't think coffee's bad for anyone, but like, I do think that it does suppress my appetite too much to where it messes me up. And I had no idea I was supposed to be eating so much. I still can't get over it how much I eat now. But yeah, that definitely a big difference with the coffee. So I'm just using some vinegar and lemon pills to clean the counters in here. If you're new, that's what I use to clean with most days because I just don't do well with chemicals. Uh, I do use chemicals sometimes, but not, it's very rare. because like I said, it just messes with my breathing and gives me headaches and whatnot. So I just try to keep it as natural as possible. And like you can see, I have candles going, and the vinegar smell goes away quickly. So it's not like your house is just smelling like vinegar. It does go away, and it also eats any odors that you could have in the house. So I just love this product, and I love Dawn dish soap so much that I use it so much for cleaning. It's just a really good cleaner. And I say that in probably every video, but I say a lot of things over again because there are new people, and you never know if someone doesn't know. Like all my subscribers know exactly what I'm doing at this point. But there's people who are new who maybe need to know what I'm cleaning with. And so I just try to explain that to y'all here and there. There's not a lot to talk about when it comes to cleaning videos, I feel. And so it puts some pressure on us to talk to y'all more about other things rather than just cleaning. A lot of y'all don't like a lot of the music, and a lot of y'all don't like just running through, just talking through the whole video. It's a very, what's the word? It's like you don't know which way to go sometimes when you're doing this kind of content, or any kind of content. I'm sure uh you're just going to have some people that like it and love it, and some people that absolutely hate it. With the cleaning videos, like I said in the last video, when I chose my what I was going to do on my channel, I listened to someone and they said to do what you do every day. So I was like, well, this is definitely something that I do every single day. So it makes it easier to create content when it's something you do every day. But when it comes to talking and engaging, it's pretty hard because, like I said, I want to talk about health, but I know that people aren't here for health. They're here for cleaning. I want to talk about things that I'm learning, but then I know that, not everybody's interested in the things that I'm learning about. We're just all in different areas of our life, so it's even when you're scrolling and you see something that's very motivational, so you want to post it, and then in the back of your mind you're thinking like, not everyone's in the mood for this stuff, like, I don't know, it's crazy being a content creator. Honestly, it's very up and down, and it's very difficult to navigate what you should be doing in your videos to, make it more appealing. But then at the same time, I just try to be real. I don't like to sugarcoat anything or make anything sound like something it's not, because you're going to get caught up in that. You're going to get caught up in lies. That's why I'm honest with y'all when I tell you, hey, you know, I was on this amazing journey of no sugar, and then I fell into the sugar trap again. Like, I want to be honest and tell y'all things like that because this is just who I am. And that way I don't have to think about what I've told y'all and what I haven't told y'all, because I know exactly what I've told you, because it's the truth. So it just makes life easier. I was saying the other day, I woke up this morning and I went through Instagram and I saw some things that were kind of facetious between two girls in our community. And I was thinking, like, man, I was just bragging the other day about how our community is full of mature women who have kids, who don't want to, be at each other's throats, or we try not to create drama. And then there's some drama. And my husband started laughing. He was like, you just had to say something, didn't you? But honestly, I hope that they work it out and it doesn't get too far, because like I've tried to tell y'all before, like, if you're watching something that you don't like, just turn it off. Like, don't let yourself get mad. Don't let yourself stay someplace where you don't want to be. You have the option. So like if somebody's doing something that you don't like, just don't watch it. You don't have to, you don't have to put yourself through that at all. You might have to put yourself through that at home in your environment or whatever, but like online, you have a choice on what you're going to be shown. Your algorithm is who you are, pretty much. Like, if you take somebody's phone and you go through their Instagram, you're going to see so many different things that differ from what you would see on your Instagram feed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go through my Instagram feed, it's nothing but motivational speakers, positivity, business, hustle, that kind of stuff. Well, not really hustle. I hate that word. I don't know. I don't like that word hustle. I feel like it's overused a lot. Just I try to stick to the more motivational side of things. I do not want to see any negative stuff. And I feel like sometimes people go look for that negative stuff. And I think that's human nature for us to try, that it's like we want to feel that. But man, if you change your algorithm, which is just, type in, go to your search bar and type in motivational speakers or, you know, things like that will change your perspective on so many things and get you out of a negative headspace. It's like I said, it's our instinct to look for the negative, to look for the threat, to, try to, I don't know why we're like that, but that's how we're programmed. But like I said, if something bothers you, don't watch. If me talking about my health and stuff, if that triggers you, get out of here. Like don't, because I'm going to talk about things that are going on in my life and my health and stuff like that. But if it triggers you, then don't watch it, or if anything I say triggers you, then please, don't watch it. But like I said, I was just shocked this morning to wake up and see the drama. And I was like, oh no, what are we doing? Like, let's not, ladies, because I want to create spaces where we feel like we can be ourselves. So, like, y'all know, I don't really like neutral things for fall and Christmas, but I think it's gorgeous in other people's homes. And I think it's very modern and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not my cup. But I would never go and rag on somebody for doing it because, like I said, I think it's beautiful. I think people are beautiful like just the differences in us all. That's what makes us so beautiful. So I just wish that, I just hope that more people see that, like that we can all be different and we're going to be okay. Like it's fine. It's good that we're different. Let's be different. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I love y'all all and take care of each other. I will see y'all in Wednesday's video.